Hello, everybody. My name is not Markiplier. How's it going? Welcome in. What's up, Oshik? Yeah, sorry for the late stream today. Today is my sister's birthday, so it's probably going to be a shorter stream today. I had to be out of here by 7, so probably more like 3 hours today. So I do apologize. But at least we're still here. Yeah, welcome in. To another Big Boy Game stream. Wow. Wow. It was the first wow, too. Yeah, 10.2 is finally out. I think it's just about time to get started on point 11. Yeah. There are a couple little bugs I want to check first. But yeah, then we'll be ready to go. Wow, 3 wows, that's crazy. That's pretty insane.
Wow.
Thanks, Speech. Wow, that's... Whoa. Oh, it did both? What? Why is the other one active? What? I thought I disabled it. Why did Joe Biden say whoa? Well, you got a 2-for-1 deal right there. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know why the other one is working now. I thought it was broken. I mean, wow. Yeah. Alrighty. So we're gonna work on some little minor issues because I want to put up like a patch for 10.2, 10.2.1. It's just some minor issues. Like the biggest one I think honestly is just the tile, or not the tiles, the resource rooms like being empty, because that's just kind of broken. So I want to get this kind of all settled out. It shouldn't take very long, I hope. But then there are some really weird issues which hopefully we can work out. I'm not sure what those are all about, so hopefully that is not a difficult thing. Anyways, let's streamy chat. So that's the overlay. Okay, this is Starground. You guys might have heard of this little game called Starground. I don't know. Let me close my scripts. Close all tabs. All right. So, let's see here. Skateboard cooldown. I've thought about implementing something like that, but I think it's kind of funny that you can just jump and rotate forever. So I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna push that off for now. Double hitboxes. I know that's not really a major issue. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make it so the shovel hitbox doesn't show up if your other hitbox is, right? That issue, I can't really do anything about it. Missing chest and dungeon. I believe this is not the chest, it's the resource room. Now, oven doesn't save the product. This one, if this is real, then it's scary. But we have to go ahead and load up a game and see if we can replicate this. I really don't know why that would happen. So there's an apple pie in the oven, and then it's gone. I've never had that happen to any other inventory, so that is kind of... What is going on here? Object and string. Oh. Yeah, why would I do that? For event. Oh, I gotta rename that to event. My bad. Screwed it all up. Let's try that again. Alright, so we're just gonna load into a save. We're gonna place an oven down. We're gonna cook something or put it in the output slot, and then we're gonna see what happens when we save and load. Hopefully it doesn't disappear, but we'll see. Let's just create a new save. Okay. Here we are. So, let's do create res scenes oven. I always forget that commands are not enabled. Alright, so we have our oven. We're just gonna cook some apple pie. Moonflower apple. Give moonflower. Oops. What else? I'm stupid. Okay. I need fuel. So we're gonna go ahead and cook it. Okay, now we're gonna save. Apple. And we're gonna quit and load and see what happens. So there should be one apple pie in the oven. Hopefully. God, I gotta get over there. So there is. I really doubt that this issue is actually happening. Because no one has ever had this issue before with like an inventory being deleted. So I'm not really sure how this could even happen. Because basically this is stored at... This is always index 0, I believe. So it's not like this ever gets cleared out. Yeah, sometimes the inputs could change, but not the output and fuel slots. So I really don't think that... I don't know. I don't think that this actually happened. I think the person that reported this, maybe it's just, they took the pie out and didn't realize or something and thought it deleted it. I don't know. I'm just not sure how this could even happen. So, I'm gonna... What's up, Astro? Yeah, this is the bug you reported, right? I think this is you, right? Yeah. Hey, Louie, what's up? So just animals a few months ago and you're actually doing it? Yeah, I'd like to. It's time. The Bruconomics crop date. Yeah, what's the plan for them? I have sort of an idea of what I want right now, I think. It'll be kind of a fun way to tie into the dungeon. And I'll draw it out. That is real? I don't know, I can't seem to replicate it. You've been able to reproduce it every time, really? So, I mean, what are you doing? You created apple pie in here, right? And you save the game. Okay, I'll do exactly what you did. So I have oven apple pie, I save, and then I load back into the save. Right? And it should still be there. It did disappear. But how come it didn't do it the other time? Well, that's weird. Okay, well, you're not crazy. You are onto something. I don't know how that happened, though. It's very, very strange. Weird. It's only with the oven. It could be that the oven is, like, overriding a slot? Yeah, sorry for the white. I don't know why it would be the oven specifically. I know, I thought I'll be honest, I thought it was something weird because I couldn't replicate it, but it just happened. So I mean, it's happening for sure. It's just weird. Let's get inventory. So it's not that it can't get the data or something, because it doesn't get reset to nothing. That's so weird. But yeah, anyways, the plan for animals. So, sorry for the white. Here, I can go dark mode on this now. There we go. It looks terrible, whatever. Alright, so, for the animals, there's a pig. This is a pig, guys. You can tell that's a pig because of the nose. It's a pig. Anyways. The plan is, instead of them just spawning in randomly in the world, that system works okay, but I see a lot of issues with it. Like, one issue is that I don't really want animals to despawn. But it means that if there's no way to get them other than their initial spawns, if somebody kills all of them, then it's like the Minecraft issue. All your animals will die, and you won't be able to get them again, and that's stupid. So I think, what could be a cooler way to kind of tie in the dungeons? So inside the dungeons, when you kill enemies, I could add this kind of like soul vial. So it would just be like a, some kind of container that can store souls of your enemies. And when you've killed enough guys in the dungeon, it fills up your soul vial, right? With a bunch of souls. And when your soul vial is filled, you can go put it into the incubator machine. Basically, it's some kind of machine. Soul vials go in, animal comes out. All right? What are the thoughts on that? I don't know. Declare null. The code, so you don't have to write it out every time in code. Where? I don't write out null in code. Oh, right here. Yeah, I could do that. It's kind of funny. I mean, having this spawn issue can be solved by having X number of animals in the world. If kill one, then just spawn another one. Yeah, I mean, that kind of system would work fine. There's no real right or wrong way to go about it. You know, like, we could have the animals spawn in, I guess. But I kind of like the player having to fill the world with stuff. It's almost like Minecraft in a way where it's like, well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm conflicted. I think I kind of like the soul vial thing, because then you don't have to have animals, and it's like, if you want the luxury of animals, you have to go out and find them. And, you know, the thing with randomly spawning in animals, it can kind of just make everything more tricky. Because it's like, I've got to check proper positions to be able to spawn them and stuff. But I could, yeah, I mean, I can see the allure of, like, having animals around to make it feel more alive, right? I mean, one option is sort of a hybrid system, where, like, we have a couple of starter animals that spawn on Viridian, things that make sense for the environment, you know? And then later on, there's, like, other animals that you can breed and create, right? With the soul vials. So, like, maybe there's some kind of animal that you can get souls for in the second level of the dungeon or something, right? And then turn that into, like, a different kind of animal, one that's, like, extinct or something, right? I feel like that could work. It's just, I want there to be lots of animals, but I don't want to have to fill up the overworld with 1,000 of them, right? So we could do both, I guess, right? I'm not sure what animals are going to be native to Viridian. That might take a bit longer. Because I just don't know. But we'll try and figure it out. Yeah. We could enable animal spawning after you collect soul vials, bring them to the world, do some research, and then you can populate the world with a given species. Yeah. I mean, that could also work too, almost like, maybe it's like your world has like 3 slots for animals that can spawn. But I do want people to be able to like, domesticate the animals and keep them around, right? So I think just having both systems would probably work okay. Right, so I can like have... Yeah, because maybe it would be a good introduction to the whole animal thing if people like have a few that they can get off right off the bat. Or get right off the bat, and then they can get more exotic ones later with the soul vials, you know? Something like that would probably work. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I need to come up with some ideas for animals. I'll do a couple that are like designed to be native to Viridian, but of course we'll do some other wacky guys too. So, but yeah, I think in these cases like compromise is always the solution, right? Yeah, I'm just passively anti-aliasing. So, okay, we gotta figure out what is going on here. I find it extremely strange because it's only 1 slot that gets erased, which is super weird. I'm gonna see if it even has the data stored or if it's like an issue with saving the data, right? Because that's kind of that could be a big difference. So let's see, I'm just gonna say unready. We're not even unready. I'm gonna say inside of like save component right here. If env data.get, yeah, I'm just gonna say print data. It's gonna print out a bunch of stuff I don't want, but it's okay. Let's go see what this says. I don't know which one would be better. Like, would I prefer that it's not just saving, or would I prefer to have to fix some... Okay, so, as we can see, it did indeed save apple pie. It shows 18 apple pies here. So, the issue is with the building. Somehow it's deleting the output slot. So my assumption on this is that it's any building that has a fuel slot. We don't have... boundaries researched, so let's I'm just gonna give myself some materials. Need iron. Boom, boom. Stone. Okay. Oops. Fuel. And then we need iron. Iron, skip coal 99. Okay. I do need a research command. I'll be working on that pretty soon, probably. Yeah, just like in the real world, each country has a set of native animals, then if you want more, you need to bring them from the outside. Yeah. I think that could definitely work. And like maybe some animals can only survive in specific environments. Because we have Viridian, or Tyria also, so I think it would make sense if there's some animals that can only live on Tyria, or can only live on Viridian and stuff like that. So. How do you sort save worlds? I sort them by name. At some point, I hope to be able to add just like a little sort button so you can swap how that gets sorted, because I imagine some people would want to sort by newest and stuff, so. You have like sea creatures, like seahorses for the ocean planet with the soul vials. Yeah, exactly, right? So. Yeah, it's so weird though. Anyways, my point though of this is that the foundry is a very similar building to the oven in the sense that it has a fuel slot and stuff like that. So I want to see if that is what's happening, if it's just with that kind of layout with the fuel slot. What's good is that oh. What? Our slots got switched? That was not supposed to happen. Weird. I mean, that's just converting name on the new recipe, so that's not the issue. But why did our slots get all screwed up? I do not know. Can take inventory data. I resize it to the new size. It must be something in here with this inventory stuff. Well, we will figure it out. Have a nice day tonight. I'm gonna head to sleep. Tomorrow's a very important day for me. I'll be negotiating a new contract to work. Oh, okay, nice. Sounds good. But yeah, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. Very odd. I hate weird issues, man. Well, let's get this moving here. So iron, blah blah blah. Take out the fuel cells. So let's just go ahead and let these build. It almost seems like it only works when like you have a certain amount or something, because it didn't happen when it was just one item, which I find very weird. So let's just wait a sec. Okay, it's had time to like fill up some items, right? So we're gonna save. So we should have about 4 apples in here. Now I wonder if it only happens when, like, let's just do this. Well, let's see. I'll keep these in here and let it run out of fuel. Oh, wait, no fuel, yeah. Oh, that's gonna take forever. Whatever, let's just go ahead and save it. And let's go load it and see what we have. Yo, what's up, Ace? We are appling, but it's not a good one. For some reason, the oven is seemingly deleting items from its inventory slots, which is very strange. That is so weird. It definitely had more than one apple pie, because we can see what it had here. So right here, apple pie was 6. So, and it turned into 1 somehow. So that's very, very strange. It also seemingly didn't save the fuel amount, which, yeah, maybe it did. It could have. I'm not gonna say that it didn't if I don't know for sure. And yeah, we can say the steel amount in the foundry is 7, so the foundry was okay. Why would it just be the oven? It doesn't make any sense. Well, I'm going to keep loading in and printing out stuff until we can figure out what's happening. I mean, it's not in any weird groups. It's just the save group. That stuff should be fine. Building oven. There's nothing weird with the inventory component. I don't think. So all that stuff gets set automatically. Slot filters, fuel filter, that should be okay, I guess. Let's print out what's happening. So it's not going to be in there. So it could be in here where it's getting a new recipe. Or in here where it's consuming fuel. But it's like getting fuel. So if that's the case, it would both be broken. Just find it very odd. I'm just checking in here, so null for the oven. So it is null and then apple pie. Or really, it's null, then apple, then moonflower, then the output. So the output is in the last index now. It's a very weird issue. Ugh. Well, it's got to be screwing up somewhere, so... Okay. I presume it's because it uses fuel. So that's just saying if it's not null, if it has the fuel tag, go ahead and consume it, so that's fine. And I don't think it's any of this stuff. This doesn't actually... Like, we're not changing anything here. So none of this stuff matters. It should just be in here and setting the recipe. I wonder if we can recreate it by just setting the recipe. That is weird, though. It moves the output into the input. Like, what if we do that and then we go to something with less? Okay, it dropped it. It's looking kind of weird. Maybe we need to put down a crafter. I wonder if it does the same thing. It does. Very weird. It's like yeah, it's not retaining the indexes of these items. So we had to figure that out. And I think it's because there's multiple output slots now. So if we open up a building with multiple output slots... I don't think I have any, though. Grinder doesn't... Oh, well. But it probably has to do with that mechanism. So, why does this happen? Because that really should stay in there if I switch, like, biofuel or something. But it doesn't. So, okay, whenever I switch the recipe, let's just run through what's happening. So new size is going to be the input plus the output size plus ingredient offset. So because our oven uses fuel, and let's say we selected pie, so it's going to be 1 plus the input plus 2 plus 1, should be 4. So I'm just going to print out new size and make sure that's always calculating correctly. It should be, but... yeah. So that's fine. So we're going to reset the slot filter, slot amounts. And then we change inventory rows, can insert, can take, all that stuff, right? If we're using fuel, 0 can take is false, can insert is true. And then we push back the global fuel IDs and push back our slot amounts. Which I find funny that that's only 4 items. It's kind of weird. Because we have wood, coal. Yeah. We'll have to change that. Okay, so dropping extra resources. This is saying frying range. So we're saying size -1 to new size -1. So basically, if we had like an inventory that was like 5 slots or whatever, And then we move down to an inventory that's at 4 slots. It's going to take the last things in the inventory and drop them. Honestly, I think that behavior is okay. I know it's a little quirky, but it makes sense because sometimes these can have different outputs, and that's why I just drop them instead of trying to oddly force it into a slot. I don't like how it goes into the input slot, but I mean it's okay. But the question is like, why are we losing our apple pie? Right. I am saving the recipe, right? I'm saving new recipe. Is that the same thing I'm doing on the crafter and stuff? Yeah. Because what should happen immediately is that we're going to set our new recipe to apple pie on load. So it'll go down here, and this should be setting it to apple pie. So it shouldn't be dropping extra resources. Because I'm doing something wrong here, right? So plus ingredient offset, and then also plus input size. I'm gonna print out building inventory.inventory data right here. Just to make sure that's not what's happening. It probably is, maybe, but I don't know. Okay, let's see what it prints. Let's load up Apple. If it prints then it means that it's trying to drop items. So it did not do that. See, it synced fuel amount and stuff. Apple pie right there. Should be 6. But obviously it's not 6. I don't know. How does it get converted into one item? Isn't that really weird? Because it doesn't delete the item. That's what's really tricky for me right now. Is that it's just like the item is shrinking. And I'm not sure why. I guess I'm just going to print in every step of this and see if I can figure it out. So I'm going to go ahead and just start printing some stuff in here. So if building ID is equal to Starground building oven, I'm going to print inventory component that inventory data, right? So I'm just going to paste that print statement around, and it's just going to print out whatever the inventory is. Must be a problem with the inventory or building inventory class. I don't think so with the inventory component, because that I would have noticed that issue earlier if it was, right? Because that's a weird issue. I mean, it's printing out the stuff here fine, so I don't think that's the case. It's just setting it to that, right? It's saying like in here, inventory is going to be get noted all inventory component, right? And then if it exists, go ahead and set its inventory data to that. So I don't think that's the case. Because if it was failing or something to get this, it would just turn into an empty, like it would delete the inventory. But it's not deleting everything. It's just the output. So I think it's something to do with this. Let's go ahead and quit and load again. See what it says now. Apple. So, okay, it still did the thing. Let's see what it said. What? That's weird. Hold on. Okay, so this is when it's loading the save. It's gonna do the oven right here. It has apple pie 6, but then down in here, when I print this, it says apple, moonflower, and that's it. It doesn't show... Weird. Unless it's like resizing this. Could that be what's happening? Am I resizing it down in here? Oh. But it shouldn't matter. Is it because that gets ran? Maybe that's why sometimes it happens. I think what's happening is it's resizing the inventory in the inventory component. But I don't ever want it to do that. Well, I do though, but not when it's been loaded. That would definitely be weird. Yeah, that could be the issue. Because what's happening in here, right? It says initial resize, which is true in this inventory. I wonder if is it true on the other ones? It's not. So that must be why I'm having it only with the oven. That's probably what it is. Let me go check all these other buildings. The foundry. That's probably why... Okay, no, foundry has it. Let's fix that. What else do we have? I don't really need to fill can take insert, because it should automatically calculate that. Same on the crafter. Let's see, what else? We have the refiner. And then just a bunch of the other ones. Technically the nuclear reactor. See, that one's fine. I guess I probably duplicated it from one that was okay. Same with the purifier. That one's okay. What other ones are there? Purifier, reactor, foundry. I think that's all of them. Well, that's probably what the issue is. That's going to be my guess. Let's go ahead and, now if we load the same save, if our items are there, then it should be fixed. Should be like 4 apples pies or something. I don't remember the original amount, but as long as it's not 1. Apple. I do wonder if this is the issue. It'd be weird if that is the case. Well, it shows 6 now. Yeah, that fixed it. Huh. Okay. So yeah, basically what was happening, I have this thing on the inventory component, so that's what it was all along. So let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of this in here. Hey, Deblato, what's up? How's it going? So I think what it was in here, this initial resize. Basically, this will... What was happening, why it was kind of weird and indeterminate. I guess it's kind of a coin toss whether the inventory component or the save component will process first. So sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. That's probably why I did it that one time and nothing happened. So this is basically resizing it. If I don't have it set initially, it's only going to resize it to 3 slots, but our recipe is 4 slots. And I think that's why it was broken. So we're fine now. But yeah, that was just a quirky little mistake. But yeah. Let's go ahead and make a new... It's called 11. Fix an issue where ovens would sometimes delete their output items on slave/load. Or I'll just say on load. Alright. Well, thank you, Astro, for bringing that to my attention. Sorry that I thought you were crazy first. It is I could not for the life of me recreate it, and then randomly it just decided to start happening, so... Yeah, weird. Oh, you're very happy human today. I did very well in my exam. Let's go. Nice. That's awesome. Congrats. Still failing your next exam and fail life. Oh, man. It's pretty negative. But... oh, man. Okay. Well, I'm glad that issue has been fixed, because it was kind of, it's a scary one. I don't like any issues that are, like, inventory related, right? Because it's really problematic, and, sometimes they're super hard to figure out. So skateboard cooldown, not gonna worry about that. Light glitch, I can't really do anything about that. It's just how Godot is with lighting. I heard something about deferred lighting, so I think that'll change soon. So yeah, hopefully. Now, I don't know what's going on with the land tiles. Right? That's kind of weird. I don't know why that would happen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it would just randomly delete a tile like that, right? Unless it's some kind of thing where it's like... I don't know. It's definitely very weird. God, I need to do the research thing, the research command. So I can go in here and finish researches, because it's super annoying. Maybe I'll add that. I'm kind of getting tired of it. It's making it hard to test. So let's do that. The mouse. Okay. Which one will be best here? I guess time, because we have to interface with the multiplayer thing. Command research. Scanning, scanning, scanning. Okay. So here's our new command. Let's also go add it on here. I'm gonna reorganize this so help is first. Slash research. Command research. Okay. All right. So this research command, I imagine it'll take in, yeah, just an ID, right? Should be easy enough. So as long as the args1... Yeah, okay, so I'll do this. So I'll say if args1... Or really if research table dot has args1, right? So that's just saying as long as that research actually exists. Now, how can I go ahead and do it properly? It's kind of tricky how this stuff is set up. Let's see here. Because in here is where it does it. So if we go to process. So let's say I get here. If in game. Dungeon. It's the research stuff down in here. Process rain, research right here. So if research and research reference. So how am I doing this? So I'm just checking if research exists. I probably do that inside of the... Where do I do that in? Is it in the research menu? Probably. Or really it's going to be the research button. So this is where it's going to try and set a research. Or it would be in the start. Let's just go to the research menu. In the start research button. So on one of these, I think it's this one. On button press, set research. So that's going to be in here. Okay, I do have an easy way to do it. Thank God. So, what I can do then basically is... Okay, so yeah, I'm just merging that stuff to make sure it exists. So we have research. That's just going to be the ID. So I'm going to append on whether it should be complete or not. So obviously complete will be false by default. Okay. All right, so now in our research command, I can go ahead and say main.set research args1 and true. So it'll instantly set it to complete. Now it's going to be a little broken on infinite researches, so I have to figure that out. Let's see, day start. I don't need that anymore. And I'll just say completed research with the args, proper usage. Okay. Alrighty. Let's restart. Now we should have that command at our disposal. Okay. Actually, let's just load a new save. I want to make sure this works normally. I wonder if it'll still throw the notification. I honestly have no idea. Of course they're not. Okay. All right, research, and then we can do What do we want to do here? Yeah, I mean, it worked. It's complete now. And then do I have my buildings and stuff? Not really. Weird. So marked it as complete, but then I didn't actually get anything unlocked. So that's scuffed. Let's try and fix that then. So why didn't that work? I think it's because it doesn't check properly. Excuse me. So hey bro, what's up? How's it going? Am I getting started on potions, fishing, and animals? I am perhaps doing that. Well, I'd like to do that. What I'm getting through right now is just random bugs. I want to put up just a hotfix really quick for this update before I fully move over. Because I don't want to leave people with a broken version for too long, right? So, where's my process? Okay, here it is. Okay, so let's see. To complete a research, it can't be complete, and I think that's what happened here. Yeah, so I think that's why it failed. I can't initially set it to complete, but I can set the item progress and stuff to what it needs to be. Yeah, so that's if it's tiered. Yeah, because I change all this stuff depending on, like... Interesting. Ooh. Okay. What we'll do, just to make sure this works, so I'm not going to set it to... actually be completed. We'll go into set research. So complete will always be false. And I'll just have the input array, so bar input array. It'll be empty by default. So input will be input array. So I'm gonna say if complete, then input array will be research reference. Actually, I had to do this. Make sure this doesn't cause an issue. Right here. Then input array will be research reference dot input. Now, I think I do have to duplicate that, because otherwise it's gonna, yeah, not work. Okay. So that should basically just instantly set it to full. Like I have all the items researched. Let's see if that works. Now, it won't work with some researches, though. I do have to be careful. But research... Starground research. God dang it, dude. I always forget. Okay. And it died. So why did it die? So for J and research.input, yeah, it was just gears. So why is that broken? J.progress. Weird. Cheese time. Let's go. Thank you for the cheese time. Just trying to figure this out. So that's setting research to complete. Setting input back to 0. Let me go look back at the in here and set research. So I pass in the input. I mean, where do I get that progress business? It must be in the researcher then. No, it's not even in there. So the researcher doesn't... oh, it is. Weird. So I put back progress instead of... Kind of stupid that it's a different thing, but I mean, whatever. I can just go back to set research. And then I'll just say input array is this. So wait, how can I do this in the researcher? Input. So I don't push back the amount. Okay, I push back progress. So weird. Let me snooze that ad. I know, it's stupid. I get so tired of the stupid ads, dude. Okay, I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna say for in research reference dot input. Input. So I'm going to add the ID. Yeah. The ID. So what would I be passing in here? Let me figure this out. So it just needs to be ID and progress. So input array dot push back or I'm pushing back this. ID I. Oops. And then progress will be research reference dot input I dot amount. What do you mean research reference isn't real? Oh, I spelled it wrong. So many now, dude. Does it play like 1 or 2 ads instead of 3 or 4? And they just spread them out more? Well, I don't know. It's stupid. So basically they do... Like, whenever an ad break starts, people usually get, like, 2 ads because it goes on for, like, 1.5 minutes. Which sucks. And I can see, like, when the ads are. There's this little chart. So this is how frequent they are. So we get an ad every 30 minutes. It looks like, yeah. And we get the snooze credits, but yeah. They're kind of stupid though. Because when you snooze an ad, it doesn't actually... I think the reason why is because the snooze doesn't give you 30 minutes. When you snooze an ad, it gives you 5 minutes. So, yeah, it's kind of stupid. I really hate it. Okay, so let's try this again. Let me remember to enable my world. Still died. Invalid access property, blah, 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 on type, okay. Where? Right here? So, okay, I don't know why it's broken. I'm pushing back ID. Oh, it's because that has... Okay, I see. I have to say I.amount and I.ID. That should fix the issue. Let's try that again. There we go. Now it just researches it. So now I can just do that for everything. I can say, and let's also make sure that our building showed up. They did. Research. Decorations. Boom. It just does it. And it also displays the notification too, so that's good. Yes. Alright, so that's working. Now the thing is, though, it doesn't work for infinite or tiered researches, I believe. It will work for the first level, I think. I mean, let's try it. Let's do research. Starground research. Mover speed. No, it doesn't. So, why is that? Oh. For I, why is it multiple things? Weird. Give me 1 second, everyone. Let's see. I had to pick a burger for dinner. Okay. Anyways. So, okay, it's just, I guess it's because this has multiple inputs. But it worked for the decoration research and stuff. So I don't know why it's broken now. Let's go look inside of the research table and make sure that I'm doing this right. Bugger. Yeah. Should I get buffalo or beef? Decide now. Beef. I'll get beef. I like beef. So I don't know why it didn't... Like, it worked fine with decorations. See, it didn't cause any issues with that one. But then for some reason with mover speed... Oh, it's because it has multiple levels. Duh. So, it's fine. I just have to add on all those checks for the command. Made hamburger helper earlier. Man, that was good. Nice. That sounds pretty epic. Alright, the game crashed. So I think for that one I do... Let me go check. Okay, so for that one in our process, I think I reset input back to nothing, so I think it works every time. Actually, I think I do that for both. Like if I go down into here. So this is if it's just a single research, or let's go up here. Or no, right here works. So yeah, if it's tiered, I go ahead and say research.input is nothing again. But if it's not... Apologize, gamers. Send me emojis of a cow. Here, I'll mute it so it's not annoying. So I don't set it back here for the infinite one, don't I? Which is kind of strange. Does that mean, like, let's go load up this save. Does it mean that it's just gonna be... It's still gonna show that it has, like, ingredients done? No. Uh-oh. What now? Invalid index at array bool. I may need to change some things I did here. I think fill can take needs to be true on all these. So we have the refiner, we have the foundry, we have the crafter, we have the oven, we have the purifier, the nuclear reactor. Any others? Oven. Is the farm plot one? No. Okay, well that should hopefully fix the issue. Welcome back, Astro. Okay, let's see if this works. I think that's probably why I had that fill can take insert, because the movers would freak out if it's empty to start with, so. Let's make sure it doesn't crash. Please don't crash. Please, 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 please. So far, so good. Okay, we're good. Seems odd that that's in the output. That could just be a remnant of old days. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, we're gonna check this infinite research stuff. It does reset it every time, so I'm not really sure how it's doing that. Now, it doesn't reset it for that. Mine's broken. I have like a... I actually have a mover speed that's too fast, don't I? Yeah. So how does it get reset? Ooh. Oh, I literally just reset the progress like that. Okay. That's what's happening. So it is getting reset, indeed. Okay. Oh, we're good then. It's because it always has the same item, so it's fine. So if I run this command on an infinite research, it should be okay. Like thumper speed 1. Huh? Starground research thumper speed. Didn't show up. Hmm? It's right here. I wonder what I did wrong. I guess I just typed it wrong. But yeah, actually, so it works already for infinite researches. So I can just spam it, right? Oh, it didn't actually do it, though. So why is that? That is because we already have input. Okay. One thing about research, notice you can only do one research at a time, because all research sets the same research. Yeah, I'm probably not going to change that. Because it just gets really complicated if, like, things aren't on the same research and you have, like, some research going. I mean, the thing is that it saves research progress, so I really wouldn't worry about it. I mean, it's you can just swap between the three. I mean, I don't know. It just gets really complicated if we have, like, research that's set but not set. It's weird. Maybe in the future I'll change that behavior, but I think for now I'm going to leave it how it is. I could understand like having setups for each of the research and infinite researches, like you'd want to have different researches, and maybe I could add in like an override for specific machines, maybe to do a specific research. That would be okay, I suppose. But yeah, we'll get to that another time. Okay, so it doesn't work for infinite because it will reset the thing, so we can't do that. So let's see here. What do we want to do instead then? I guess if I do that, just go ahead and override it. So let's go back to set research. Because I merge it here. Yeah, I guess I want to change that. What I'll do is this. If complete, then I'll like force it. Like this. So research info dot merge and then research, and I'll say input. And I think I can add a thing onto this. That's like force or overwrite, yeah. Okay. So that should force it to override now. So if I do it again. Now, okay, it didn't work. Oh, it's because it deleted it. So I just have to copy these two. And then for level, I'm just going to say it's going to be research info dot level. And complete will be research info dot, well, it's going to be false, but yeah. Okay. Let's retry that. It's going to keep screaming at me. Let's just restart. Okay, so I presume that it's going to set the amount on the Thumper research back to 5 if I do this. So I will need to correct the amount for what the research takes, which is fine. Oh, my eye. Okay. Enable commands / research. Oops. Starground research thumper speed. Okay. It is not happy. That's because level doesn't exist. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do research.info.get level, but if we don't have it, it'll be 0. Let's retry that. Go on, Godot. Okay. Okay, so it does it the first time. Now if we do it again, I believe it'll set it to 5, or it should. Okay, but it didn't. It's still throwing the notification like we are doing it, but we're not. So that's kind of weird. Is it because level's getting set to... But I'm getting the level. I don't know why it would be failing like that. It's kind of weird. Unless it's just setting it back to level 0 somehow. Because I do set research. I say set level to 0, complete to false, but then it won't do any of that. Here complete will be false. Input will be the input array. And level will be new level. Weird. So how does that even work? Because it sets it back? That's so weird. Huh. I'm gonna print out what it is after and before. So research info dot. Call it research. I'm gonna print it. Godot, please copy the thing I am copying. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, Mike's falling asleep. Okay. So before it was... That's really weird. It was level 1. And progress is 0. And now it's level 0. Is it because I have to set it to research past it? Maybe. Let's see if that works. Yeah, so I'd say research plus 1. Okay. Weird. Now what I have to do is actually correct, though, for the research. So there's this cost multiplier thing. I could just multiply the amounts by that. So I'll just say in here, our multiplier, or our markiplier. I'm getting really tired of Godot not cutting the thing I want. It's copying, cutting, and pasting. It just does the wrong one. Okay, multiplier by default will be just 1. But then we're going to say if research reference dot research type is equal to mod API dot research types dot infinite. Then I'm going to say a is equal to research reference dot cost multiplier. Now it's not happy because I misspelled research reference. Okay. So that'll give us the multiplier in here. So like if it's 1.5, then it'll multiply this stuff by 1.5. So I'm actually going to do this. Let's make sure this is all good and dandy. So I'm going to say item amount times multiplier. How do I do it in other spots? This is what I have to figure out. So if we're on level 3 to the power of 1.5, it'll be 5 times more. I think that's how it works. New level to the power of multiplier. We'll try it. Okay. For that clavinova I have, the broken pedal cable, is it okay if I send it to you, send you the cable/port so you can fix it? Too scared to try installing yourself? You're totally welcome to. Send it over and I'll fix it. It should be pretty easy to fix. It's just some little wires. So, and I can just use like a shrink wrap. I have these like, they're like rubber. When you heat them up, they shrink and like basically like turn into a cable. So I'll just use those. Should be pretty easy. You're welcome to send it over, big man. Alright, let's see if this works. Didn't work. Yeah. Oh, it's called type. Let's try that again. Okay. Didn't work. Didn't work. It says 100% though, which it's not. Let's cancel it. Okay, it didn't work. It's not actually multiplying it for some reason. I'm gonna print what new level is. Actually, I think I want to swap these. It should be multiplied to the power of new level. I don't know if it matters, but... Oh, do I have to do like POW F or whatever? POWF. No, POW should just be... Yeah, it does a float. Okay, why is this not working? I'm gonna print what new level is. So if we're on, it should print 2. Printed 1. I saw it through some errors, but it doesn't seem to actually... Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. So why is it doing that? Should be getting the level. We're gonna say get level. I'm just gonna calculate that here. So times multiplier. Markiplier times Markiplier. And then I'm gonna say multiplier is ow. Like that. Still doesn't work though. It should just be printing out level. Okay, well let me do this stuff again. Print research info. Okay. Oh my god. I have to get the research one, not all of them. I could see how this data would be way too big. Well, I guess that's why I split it up. Yeah. Okay. So it's level 1. It says it's complete. Or no, it's not complete. And then the progress on them is 7.5. Oh, so it is working. I just need to do seal so that it's the proper value. There we go. So now can I rapid fire? No. I still don't know why I can't rapid fire. It should be getting level +1. So level is 2. Okay. And I'm going to push back level, new level, complete is false. And then the inputs, input array. So it'll be nothing up there. But then down here, I'm going to say do the stuff. So I don't know why it doesn't work. It's doing this thing again where it like says that it's working, but it's not actually. And it still only shows thumper speed 1, so that's kind of weird. I'm gonna print what it is after also. Because that should be the current level, not the next level. So it's like it's just always getting 0 for some reason. It's not actually changing the level. Which is very weird. It's going back to level 1. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's because I'm doing research info. That's why. Let's try this now. Oops. So I am actually skipping levels. You can see the amount of resources it takes is getting insane. Oh my god. That's a lot of resources. Okay. Well, I'm curious to see how fast this thumper is now. That's pretty fast. We can keep it going. That's a fast thumper. I want to see how fast I can get it. So, hey, Sakelos, what's up? It's gonna scare so many landlines, yeah. Okay, well, this is just stupid. What level are we on? Oh, no. So it does break eventually. That's kind of a problem. I still don't know why it doesn't update the number in here. That's kind of weird to me. Yeah, let's do this stuff. Broke my save now. Let's reload it. I kind of want to step under it, but Nah, it's okay. Let's go do this normally. I wonder if I need to have like a thing where the cost is more linear than multiplicative. Like maybe each time instead of being a billion. I mean, does that add up? So like if I go 1.5 to the power of 100 levels, that is an enormous number. 1.5 to the power of 10 levels. See, 10 levels is like reasonable. Collector efficiency does work. So basically what it does is it increases the chance for bees to collect more than 2 resources. So if you have it really, it does take a lot of researches before you start to see the bonus effects really. But if you have it up to like level 10 where you have 100% more resources, it does start to get pretty noticeable. Okay, let's make sure that this is all good now. / research, Starground, research, thumper speed. So, okay, it does display there. I think it's just because I was doing a weird thing and skipping it. Maybe not. It's still not displaying the number properly. Weird. I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. Okay, but this is nice. I can do all the researches I want now. I still need to add in support for tiered research, so we will do that. Breaking, local entrepreneur Guy Starground crashed under civil hydraulic press. That's so sad. I can't believe Guy Starground isn't crushed to death. This isn't fast enough. I could force it to do a way higher level. Me plotting. Alright, I'm gonna add a level offset so you can say how many levels to do it by. Also, I'm gonna say in here this stuff. So bar new level is always 0, but then if it's in here, we can get it and do that stuff. Okay. So now with this level offset variable, I can go into the command. If you're going to get crushed by that thing, then death is kind of a better option. Yeah. Okay, so let's send in the level offset. So I'm just going to say if args.size is equal to 3, then I'm going to do that, else that, and I'm going to say args3. Also, I'm going to say if args3 and args3 dot is valid int. Alright, so now I should be able to add in like a custom number of levels I want to research. So I can say research thumper speed, and I want to do 100 levels. Did not work. Failed to run command. I may have to restart the game. Yeah, I probably do. Okay, let's try this. Because I want to be able to get to like level 1000 and just see how stupid it is, you know? I wonder if I do need to change the scaling of the infinite research so that it's a little more linear instead of so multiplicative. What I could do is lower the multiply value and increase the initial cost. I do like the first research as being kind of cheap, but it's not good if it's gonna cause issues. Okay, let's see if this works. Starground research, thumper speed 100. No, commands are not enabled. I always do that. Okay, it's still saying that it's an improper command. Oh, I have to say if it's greater than or equal to 2. Whoopsies. Index 3. Out of bounds, index 3. Oh, duh, because I'm doing index 3. It should be index 2. Let's try this again. Oops, I did it again. Oh, so that has to be casted now into an int. Okay, let's try this again. Did it work? Please. Yes. Oh, God. Okay, you guys ready for this? It's gonna be a really, really crazy thumper here. And I can offset this by whatever amount I want. 1,000? Another 1,000? Oh my God. 2,000 more. Another 2,000. Another. It's just instant. It's every frame. You can see this bee can never leave. Oh my God, it's so fast that the bee's broken. Because when he mines the wood, it spawns back in the same frame, and so he just mines it again. Oh God. Yeah, this guy's pretty angry. I should step under here, right? I've died multiple times. Oh my God. Okay, the game crashed. We'll fix that. So what is this on? Death screen. I and lost items. Item IDs. Has it. Then go ahead and just add the amount. Okay, I see. Why did this crash? So it's not getting amount because this one I.ID is null. So how does this work? It's gonna say delete all those. Okay, so yeah, it's doing a weird thing here. It's saying it has it, apparently. So it's trying to get a node even though it doesn't have it. Well, this I don't think is related to the... Or it might be. It might be because I died multiple times before I died. I don't know how this bug actually happened. Yeah. You can hear it in the background. It's kind of cool having thumper speed 12,000. What other infinite researches are there? I mean, there's collector efficiency, mining laser power. That one's not that cool to get really high, because the best you can do is 0, which is just instant mining. Collector efficiency, we could go crazy, just for fun. Give it a couple thousand levels. 32,000. Alright, give copper ingot. So I just want to see how many resources these bees actually collect. I think one bee is going to fill up the entire inventory. Oh my god. Yeah. So... Hey, RGB. Did you walk in on... so I added the infinite thumper speed research. This is, I'm testing to see what it's like when it's at really high levels. Does that happen because I die multiple times? See, it didn't happen this time, so that's weird. I don't know what that's all about. That thing is scary. I think balls pop underneath it now, don't they? Oh, they don't. I thought I added that. I'm just instantly dead. It happened again. Why does this happen sometimes? Okay, let's figure this out. So lost items was this. We had slag, stone, and slag. Alright, so multiple instances of slag. So item IDs. We have slag. So it's saying that slag already exists. So it should be fine. So it has the slag in the list. So it should just be adding to it, but it's not. Whatever. I'm just gonna do this so we don't get weird crashes. Our node is get node or null. If node don't amount. I lost one slag. I have a feeling I lost more than one slag. I guess it happens when you have multiple of the same item. Right? Like if you lose multiple slag, maybe that's what's happening here. So I have 7, 6, 24, 12. 7, 6. So I lost 4. Whoa. Whoa. 7, 6, 24. Was that 7? Well, let's simplify this. Here, let's do this. We gotta figure this out. No, this is so stupid. We'll be done in a minute. I just wanna make sure I know what's happening here. Okay, we have 7, 6. Here, let's go. Hold on. 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7. Yeah, I could just remove everything else. Well, that's too much work. So, okay, it says I lost one slag. I did not lose one slag. I lost more than one slag. So that's actually a bug we have to fix. So I really shouldn't do the get node stuff. Get node or null. Because if it doesn't work, then I need to know. So why is that failing, though? It's kind of weird. Is it because I don't push it back? Or like, I don't know, it's very odd. So if we have it, go ahead and just set the node that we have to that. Otherwise push it back. It should be fine, but I don't know how it's failing. Unless it's like we die multiple times, right? Maybe that's what's happening. Thank you for the hydrate. I don't know. Thank you for the cheese time. Kind of weird. Why is the cheese so laggy? You guys notice that? I don't know. Oh. Is it because I had it minimized? No, let's just do be like that. Let's try and figure that out. They're all on 60 FPS. Jeez, side quest. What if I set it to 0? That doesn't do anything. Is it because there's too many particles? Does the amount ratio not actually do what I think it does? Like, what if I lower the number of particles? Here, I'll redeem it so you don't waste all your points. Oh. Well, that's kind of annoying. So I guess even with the amount ratio stuff, if you have too many particles being created, it still lags. So I guess we can only select a number of particles that isn't laggy. I mean, that seems to be okay. Let me queue it up a couple times. That's plenty of cheese. I think that's plenty. Okay, let's... Alright, well, we'll just set it to that amount then. Maybe I'll slightly increase the starting amount then. Throw in some mozzarella sticks sometime. That'd be fun. Yeah. Maybe. I would like to add in more things. Maybe it's like a rare event that instead of cheese time, it's mozzarella stick time. There we go. So that looks fine. And that's double. Let's double that one. That's 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 double... You get the idea. Okay. Okay, I guess it's fine. It's just too many particles. During mozzarella stick time, the water hydrate turns into marinara. Yeah. That'd be epic. I really don't know why this bug is happening. I do wonder if it's just dying multiple times. But it really should only... I should only die once, right? Because I don't think it's going to trigger it if I'm already dead. So I don't think that's the issue. I don't really know what the issue is. Who knows? It's not happening anymore for some reason. Okay, well now it happens. So these are all the things I lost. Is this because I lost slag multiple times? Which should be fine. I don't know why it's like stupid. Right? I'm gonna set... Oh my god. Because I didn't set the name. Info.name. is equal to I.id. God, stupid. Stupid. Okay. Now that should fix that issue. You lost. Okay. Well, I'm dead again. It's funny how it can kill me on the same frame that I'm respawning, just because it's so fast. That would never actually happen, but... Let me just make sure it's happening, or it's working. Okay, let's rebalance. Okay, we got 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Didn't work. Why doesn't it work? Is it info, load it, date ID, is that amount, is that name, is that? I'm gonna push it back. Say add child info, have info.name. Then over here I say get node. Is it because I don't have enough time to recognize that this node has been created? Maybe that's what it is. I think I need to change this system. I have 2 equals? Yeah, that's... Oh my god. Is that what it is? Stupid. I'm gonna kill, guys. Okay. 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. One, 4, 4, 4, 3. Okay, so it's 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3. Remember that. It's still happening. I think it's like a thing where it doesn't have enough time to add this node before this gets ran, and so it's not technically a part of the tree yet. So I just need to do a better system of doing this. We'll do this. So item IDs, instead of being an array, I'm gonna go ahead and make it a dictionary. And then for I and lost items, I'm gonna say item IDs dot merge. Well, let's just do this. I will make it an array, but it'll be a subarray, I guess. Yeah. So we're gonna merge right here I.amount. So I.id. So we'll do this. No, it's better if I do a dictionary. And then that'll just be the ID, and then the... I'll just say get or add I.amount. Okay, so let's see, how can I do this? I'll just say this. If item IDs dot has I.id else item IDs at index I.id is equal to let's see, item IDs at index I.id plus amount. So that's if it has it. Otherwise, we're just gonna say amount. I think that'll work. So if I get that, that means I'm getting the value at that index. Yeah, it should be fine. And then down here, I'm just going to loop through again. So that's adding up all the IDs and the amounts. Now I'm going to say for I in item IDs, go ahead and do all this business. Right? Get the info. The I, the bad is the I. The amount is I dot is. No, it's going to be item IDs at index of I. And then the name is going to be I. Okay. This is going to work, guys. This is going to work. I hope it's going to work. We'll see. You lost. Okay, let's restart. Okay, so let's make sure this calculates properly. Ready? Count them up. 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3. 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3. 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3. 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3. Okay, we literally just lost 1 stone that time. Okay. Lead boots, 5 plastic. That's fine. 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Wait, no, we lost 1 slag. We're okay. 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3. Come on, multiple, please. Come on, man. We'll get it, we'll get it, we'll get it. Oh, that was 4 this time. Ready? 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1. Yeah, it works. Okay, it was just a matter of how we were instantiating the nodes and stuff. I'll go mark that as fixed. Fix an issue where dying could where the death screen would incorrectly show the incorrect number of lost items. Okay. Which could potentially cause crashes. Alright. What are we doing? Yeah, I added the research command. I don't think it works for every research though. It can be a little quirky. Because it's not gonna work for tiered research. We have to do that now. So let's go do that. Command research. So how are we gonna do that? Well, I guess it's in here. Well, let's make sure that we are okay. So here it's just gonna do the regular stuff. It's just gonna say level complete input array is an empty array. Fine. Whatever. But then down here, we have to modify. So multiplier, new level, that's fine. So if it's infinite research, add the new level, blah, 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 multipliers at blah, 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 blah. But this is where we run into the issue. We say for I an input. It does not work. Also, do I merge this back multiple times? I do, I'm stupid. Oh, I left out a couple blahs, you right? Sorry, let me get those in. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. So for I and research input, calculating, input array, pushback, pushback, input array. Yeah, we shouldn't have done this multiple times. Okay, what we can do instead then is just for the input array, we're gonna say, if research reference dot type is equal to mod API dot research types dot tiered, then we're going to do a different thing. Else, you can do what you have always been doing. So with this is where we can get the level. So for ion research input at the level that we pass, which is going to be new level. Then we can say input.pushback I dot amount times multiplier, and we're good. I hope. We'll see. I think we only have one tiered research, which is just the movers, so. Okay. Come on, Starground. Open up. Yeah, I don't know if today we'll actually get started on the new stuff. Because I didn't know that this is going to take so long. Thank you. I do have to leave pretty soon, so... My bad. Okay. New game? Sure. Why not? Why not do new game? World. Research. 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 Wait. Starground. Research. Mover speed. Holy crap, guys. It freaking worked. But if we do it again... Okay, this isn't gonna work. What do I need for mover speed? Oh, I think I can just do it. I just need alloying. And then oil processing. There we go. So it shows that mover speed 2, it's complete, and I can't research it anymore. We're good. Sick. Friggin' sick, dude. What does the research cost? I thought I did different items. First one is rotor and processor. Wait, what? I only have one level? Okay. I guess that's why it doesn't work. That's fine. Ayo, your new GPU's here? Nice. That's epic. Sick. Yeah, Portal RTX is pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't really enhance the experience a lot or anything, but it is cool though to see like see it look really epic, you know. So yeah, it's fun to mess around with. Let's do toys. So we're gonna research freaking toys. Yeah, now we have toys. All right, it's a little janky with the infinites, but that might not be the infinites' fault. I think it's the research menu fault. Okay, anyways, I think we're good to go. So I'm gonna write that down. Added the research command. What is next? What is next? What is next? What is next? I was gonna test something. And I didn't. I forgot. Help! I forgot. I actually cannot remember what I was gonna do. Oh well. Big rip. There's something with research. I can't remember. Don't you hate when that happens? You're like 5 seconds away from like processing and doing something, and then it's just gone. It disappears out of your head, and it's so annoying because you know it was there just a second ago. Okay. Whatever, man. All right, well, let's keep working on issues. Yeah, this issue is super annoying. I can't fix it. It's not my fault. It's Godot's fault. And has been an issue since the beginning of the game. Actually, Godot has some coded issues with swapping full screen in and out. So I can't do much to fix it. If Godot ever gets that behavior, if I figure something out, I'll be sure to let you know. Now, skateboard cooldown, nah. I like to be able to fly. This one I could change maybe so that the shovel thing doesn't appear if you're hovered over something, because it can get kind of annoying. So relatable, I still understand human. I mean, Chip, yeah. I'm totally a human, totally. That I can't really fix either. This one is definitely odd. I don't know why this one would happen. I've noticed it sometimes, but like it's super finicky and doesn't always happen, so I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. This pressure issue is still here. I would like to fix that eventually. Almost every time I'm in Call of Duty, I feel like I have at least 3 mega brain parts. I feel like a crazy person. Yeah. It's okay, brother. I get it. And this one just crashed. I really don't know why this would just randomly crash. Actually, I do know. This is the skateboard issue. So I'm going to mark that as resolved. Marking as resolved since this was tied to the skateboard issue. Close the post. I don't like to do biomes. This person recommended being able to just add and remove tiles with the shovel out instead of having to go and select it again, which I do think is a good idea. Now, the only issue, though, is eventually when we add in, like, path and floor tiles that aren't just the land, it's kind of going to be an issue, but there's also this issue. This is, like, ignoring copper nodes. I'm going to have to figure that out, too. Let's fix this missing resources in the dungeon. So let's go to object resource. So what's probably happening here is this tile map stuff. I presume that's what's happening. Right. Despawn. Despawn doesn't need to exist anymore. So start regenerate. This is where I check it. So if I'm not on the floor, then not result, which means I'm not colliding with anything. So this is the issue right here. I'm checking, I'm doing if tile data. And that's the issue. So it's because when we're in the dungeon, it doesn't work. So I just have to have another check that's like if in dungeon. So I'm going to change the despawn variable. I'm going to find where that even is. Yeah, like, really I don't want to use the resource constructor anymore. I don't know if I even do that anymore, do I? I mean, maybe I do it in here. I do. So is dungeon, does that just set its group to dungeon? Okay, I'll just go ahead and say this in the resources then. And start regenerate. If land resource. So what is land resource? Oh, right, yeah, that just means don't, yeah. So I'm gonna say tile data or is in group dungeon. So hopefully that'll fix that issue. I guess I should probably check and see if it's actually happening first. Make sure that is the issue. Why is it? Oh. So let's go into our ding 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 ding. You know what I'm talking about? Our dungeon script. And our special rooms, I'm just going to disable all the ones except resource. Yeah. And we're just going to go load up a resource room. Let's go load. Joining the game. Joining the... Okay. So, if it's empty, that means the resources are having trouble spawning. And I believe that's what's happening. But I can't say for sure yet. That's why I'm going to go test. So, hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. If I could find a resource room, that would be pretty sick. No. Is there gonna be no resource rooms in this dungeon? That's kind of annoying. Okay, so it worked. I have to make sure that this is the case here. Because tile map is null. So it's fine if tile atlas and data are null. So I'm going to do this for tile atlas and bar tile data. And then if tile map, then I do this stuff. It's gonna scream at me for a minute while it waits for all the stuff to happen. I have to skip this for every resource in the whole thing. Is it because I'm adding a new... No, it should be okay. Come on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that must be what the issue is. I'm gonna save that. Now we gotta load in another one. Just to confirm that is the issue. Ooh. So it did work, but it's not spawning. Let's just wait a second to make sure. So why wouldn't that work? Because we say here... Oh yeah, I didn't actually make the fix yet. So that's just checking and making sure that that is happening. Oh look, it's oil. It's all oil. That's kind of really funny. Thank you for the cheese time. Alright, now let's do it again, but with our new fix. Yeah, see if it's working now. Sick. Sickalicious, guys. This is my final stand. This is my final stand. Sorry guys, we're going kind of crazy. Aww. Why is it running a race building? Is it because there was a building in the dungeon? I'm gonna say if building reference, and if building reference dot is in group dungeon, then return, so that we don't do that. Schizophrenia update, yeah. Cause where it is right now. Where's the other one? Oh, here we go. And base nil. Get cell tile data. Sorry for the wind, guys. Give me a moment. Just gotta make sure this doesn't break things. Okay. What was the buildable that got deleted? It was the rock, right? But the rock isn't buildable. Oh, it was the star launcher. We landed, guys. We did it. Alright, anyways. We can mark off some more issues. Fix an issue where resources in dungeons would not generate. Fix an issue where buildings cleared from the dungeon would try and draw onto the minimap. Alright. Sick. We're gaming, we're doing it, we're gaming. Man, the dungeon does need a bit of a revamp, doesn't it? Especially if the next update's going to be kind of focused on automation stuff. I think I'll try and work on some more enemies and environments for this next update. For the dungeon. I know it's not really a dungeoning update, but I think it needs it, so. This is hard to come up with enemy ideas and stuff and like implement unique attacks. It's just so time consuming. But it would be good if I did that though. Just need more variety of enemies. When I think of a game like Binding of Isaac, one of the things that stands out from our dungeons versus theirs is that we just barely have any enemies. You know, there's 3 guys. Now, it'd be for a lot of the enemies in Binding of Isaac are just kind of variants, where it's like basically the same enemy, but it's just kind of reskinned. I mean, I almost wonder if we should do that. Just to add more variety to, like, the type of enemies. Or maybe, like, epic enemies that are big and shiny. Like, they have a... It's like they're enchanted. You know? I don't know. I am not entirely sure. If you guys have ideas for dungeons, let me know. I'll make note of that again at the end of the stream. But yeah. Okay, what other bugs can we fix? We fixed a lot of them. Resolve that one. Close the post. Don't know how to fix that one yet. Visual issue with the skateboard. It's not technically a visual issue, but kind of is. It's just because I always want it beneath the player. So, we'll have to think about how to fix that. Oh god. Massive lag spike for no reason. Okay. I think that was my old computer. Well, I don't know. I think we got most of our issues, like the big ones. I do need to fix this. That's going to be kind of annoying, though. Because it's like, why are they not being detected? I have an idea on what that could be. If I go into the collector scene. So the only physics thing we have here is this initial resource check. So this is going to be checking for things. Okay, it does check 3. So that's definitely interesting, because it should be detecting those. Now we do have this thing. This is the on resource change. Right, so this will check the resource again. It could be that that's not working. But no, it definitely was though. Where does that get ran? So hey, welcome in. So that gets ran here whenever the new node is created. It says check the resource of the new node. Add the child of the new node. I have an inkling it's probably something to do with that. Because I don't know why it would just not detect a resource node randomly, right? That's not how these collectors fly. Because they're going to check layer 3 and 4. 3 will be for rock, 4 is for deactivated nodes. Just going to say if it's an object resource, and then this business, then push it back into the resources list. So, I mean, it should be fine. This is only checking when resources change. That's only when... Oh, man. That's only when you actually place down a land tile on top of, like, oil or something. So I don't think it's that. I don't know. Because this is what the bug report is. So they're saying, like, okay. 2 collectors ignore it. That one and that one, I guess. But then if you put a new one down, then it starts to mine it. Supposedly. So... that's just weird. Like, why does it do that? So why does it only the new one? I'm not really sure. Unless it got changed, but like I said, if it gets changed, it should be added back to the list, right? The new reference. Then down here, I think I clear out the references. Yeah, if it's not a valid object, I erase it. Pushback reference. Distance squared 2. Resource range. Resource range gets squared, so that's fine. Of the global position of the new object. The only thing I could think of is it's not detecting the right position. I don't know. It's a tricky problem. I'm not honestly sure exactly what that issue is. Because I haven't ever seen that happen in my testing of stuff. I'll have to set up some test conditions for that, like really controlled stuff, and see if I can recreate it, I guess. Yeah, what else do we have in here? I don't know what's going on with this land tile thing and how that's possible. It just randomly is just, it's just gone. I hope it's not an auto-tiling thing. Yeah, because that would be annoying. Ugh. There's a bunch of other things in here. Path. I would like to do paths. Pressure issues. We could fix the double hitboxes really quick. So where that would be in is in here. So we're gonna go Land tile highlight. And then I'm just gonna say in here, what is this called? Only if our highlight marker thing is invisible, right? So what is that? What is that? Let's go look in the player scene. Oops. So that is the highlight. So I'm just going to say that is only visible if the highlight position is not visible. Which means that we are not selecting an object. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely better. It just feels a little more... I don't know how to explain it. Not as weird and messy. Because it'll only highlight over the actual terrain tile. Welcome back, Ace Man 800. Yes, that's better. Because you can't actually do anything when you're hovering over those buildings anyway, so it's like... doesn't make sense, yeah. Alrighty. Cool. What now? That's happening on exit tree. Non-existent function isn't group on base dictionary. Oh, I'm stupid. Whoopsies. So what happens when you delete a tile where an ore spawns? Yeah, it just turns into oil, so I can show you. It's not a frickin' dictionary anymore, it's building object now. Oh, Godot. Okay, guess I'm restarting. Yeah, I can show you what happens. And then it's vice versa, so if you put a land tile on top of an oil resource, it turns into just a regular resource. So, works pretty well. I have a feeling it's probably the issue, like, linked to that with the collector issue the person's having. I'm not sure how to fix it, really. Issue will now be fixed for 10.2.1. Tags resolved. Why does it show there's a new notification if I'm... Huh? That was weird. Yeah, I'm not sure how to fix this one. Because the thing is I have to have the skateboard underneath the player, because otherwise it's gonna like overlap on them. It's gonna look bad. So... It seems like 30 minutes ago, my driver's been waiting there for like 10 to 15 minutes of that. Just sitting there at your house waiting? Oh, at the Little Caesars waiting. Oh, man. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I am a Domino's man. Oh yeah, now I can just say research, Starground, research, train, Manipulation. I always forget that, dude. I don't know what the deal is. Now I can modify terrain. So you see, if I replace these oil nodes, it'll initially just go away, but then if you wait a minute, they'll respawn back as regular resource nodes. I have a little bit of a cooldown, so I can, like, if you're modifying a bunch of tiles really fast, you don't want it to immediately spawn with new resources, because that's just kind of frustrating. Yeah, look at that. They're new resources. So it's actually kind of nice, because if you have like a bunch of oil nodes that you aren't using for oil, you can just turn them into regular ones. So it's almost like a way to balance your save, where you can like kind of morph between the two to get the amount that you want. So like, let's say there's a bunch of oil over here and it's like, I don't want any of that oil. You know, I'm tired of the land. I'm tired of this oil over here. I can just go in and fill it all in with my tiles, you know? Just like this. And now it's all gonna be regular. So, yeah. I wonder if the collector has issues with these ones. Oops. So I should give stone brick. Oops. 99. So I should give stone 99. So I should give fuel cell 99. I'm getting good at that. Okay. Burner. I'm just testing to see what the collectors do in this case. See, they mine those ones, so I don't know. It's gonna be tricky to find the reason why that person's having the weird collector issues. With, like, not mining the copper. We'll have to keep working on that one. Alright, anyways. America can be happy that you did it with the oil? Yeah. Nah, it'll be okay. Oh yeah, also, what I wanted to do was increase the stack size in the land tiles, because I do actually totally agree that it's kind of annoying to have a tiny stack size for them. So I think I'm going to increase their stack size to something way bigger. Here, what is the thing called? This is called stack size. Yeah, I'm probably going to do 999. It means that the stack size in the vault will be insane. Because it'll be 999 times whatever, times 10. I think is how I do it. Yeah, so it'll be 9,990. I'm gonna have to restart for that to take effect. Yeah, it'll be that per vault slot. Because basically the way the vaults work is it multiplies the stack size. So if the stack size of an item is 1, the vault can hold 10 of that item, or whatever, right? Yeah. Which, you know, honestly, I don't even care if it's, like, way too many. It's not really a bad thing, it's just, like, it's fine. So let's give land tile 9999. Oh, goodness, I'm gonna kill. Okay. So now you can see I can hold it in stacks of 999. So it's actually super easy to change stack size of items, which is nice. So yeah. Cool beans. Let's do research. Starground. Which I have 9,000. Yeah, I have a lot of tiles in here. Because, yeah, it's kind of annoying to have, like, a million different stacks of tiles in your inventory. I think it's better if it just stacks to 999, honestly. So, I feel like that is absolutely fine. So let's go do that. I don't know if anyone asked for that in here. Oh yeah. Tiles had a bigger stack size. I would like to make it so the shovel could also place down buildings. The land tiles, you know? Maybe I could add in a way to check for that or something, I don't know. 11. 11 what? Sorry, I'm probably stupid. You probably said what... It probably makes sense, but I don't know. Oh, my obsidian dog. Oh, yeah, right. Really, this will be 0.11 on 0.0 V. Like that. Yeah, it just says 11. Okay. Well, I do have to leave. It is my sister's birthday today, and we're going to be celebrating soon. So I do apologize. I know today is a shorter stream. I did warn you all, so it's okay. Alright, sorry we didn't actually get to really work on the stuff. It's just because I had to fix issues, and sometimes issues take longer than you think they will. So, yeah. But I will try my very best to actually get started on the new stuff. I don't think potions will be very hard to add, honestly. We already have the effect system with consumables, so it's basically just that. Fishing... I'm gonna have to add some tech for fishing. We'll have to see on that one. And then, animals, those are gonna be hard. Yeah. The pathfinding is gonna be the hard part of the animals, so I'll have to work on a new high-tech system with 2 ray casts. It'll be pretty crazy. Yeah, what else? And then, yeah, we'll get started on new farming stuff, too. I want to add, like, more plants. And I would kind of like some system with maybe fertilizer or something. It'd be fun if you could, like, enhance your farm plots. So. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I do that, I'll, like, decrease the chance of dropping an item or something. Like the seeds, so that you don't get like 1,000,000 seeds. So I don't know, we'll see. It might be better if the seed ramp up isn't so insane, so. Because how it is now with like the trees, it's every tree that you break, you get 2 seeds. Or you get 1 apple from every tree, and it's just, it starts to get crazy, so. I also wonder if we should have a system where it's like, you have to take the item out but put it back into the farm to grow a new seed. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But is that really fun, or is that just annoying? You know? So, I don't know. I'll have to think about some stuff. Maybe we have to have a Big Boy Games meeting to discuss our plans for this update, because I think that would be good, so I know what I'm actually doing. So I think we should do that. Alright, well thank you everybody for coming to the stream, I appreciate it. This update should be up pretty soon. Maybe not today, but well, I'm not gonna say definitely, but hopefully tomorrow. It's just gonna be hotfix stuff, it's not really gonna be anything new. Except the new research command. And then yeah, we'll get actually started on stuff. For point 11, I'll probably definitely do experimental updates, so that you guys can like try it out as it comes out, you know. So yeah. All right, thank you gamers for coming. I appreciate it. Buy Starground right now on Steam if you want. Join the Discord if you want. And yeah, we're gonna go raid somebody. Next stream will be on Friday, 3 p.m. MST. So let me see who's live. Let me see who's live. Mouse, not now. Okay. Adagon's working on the slime pool. Could raid Adagon. Sure. Why not? After all, why not? JD's also working on Godot. Whoa. What is going on in here? I think we should check this out. We'll go raid JD. Alright. Thank you, gamers, for coming. I'm gonna start the stream. Not the stream. Start the raid. In 3, 2, 1. Alright. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.